Tobe, you left the onesies in the washer too long. They sat in the washer too long and now they're all mildewy.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm operating on 2 hours of sleep. I can't be good at laundry and also work enough to save money for Jack's college tuition, which, accounting for inflation, will be $6 million a year by the time he's ready to go to school.
Okay, well, I'm operating on 2 hours of sleep too, and I know I don't have a job, but at least your nipples don't feel like chew toys. Wait, are you getting rid of those? They're so nice.
These are way too big for me now, so I am donating them, yes.
I thought they were your favorite. Don't get rid of them.
Okay.
The video at the beginning is a clip from the 4th season of the American TV series Our Day, which tells the impact of inflation on their family. Unemployment, anxiety, and child support issues have caused a series of family conflicts. Today, we are discussing the impact of inflation on me and my friends. First, what is inflation?
To be worth anything, think about the purpose of currency, which is to be exchanged for goods and services. If the total amount of currency in circulation increases faster than the total value of goods and services in the economy, then each individual piece will be able to buy a smaller portion of those things than before. This is called inflation.
In the above animation, everyone should have a general understanding of what inflation is. Now let me introduce it in detail. Rising prices mean consumers need to spend more money to buy the same goods and services. For example, a product that cost 1 yuan last year may cost 1.05 yuan or even more this year. Second, savings depreciate. If the inflation rate is higher than the savings rate, the real value of savings will fall. The third is income adjustment. Wages and incomes usually cannot keep up with the pace of inflation immediately. In the short term, the real income of the working class will decline and the living pressure will increase. Besides that, there are loans and debts. For borrowers, inflation can reduce the actual burden of debt because it becomes easier to repay a fixed amount of debt in the future using a depreciating currency. For lenders, such as banks, inflation reduces their real returns. So, how does inflation affect me and my friends? For me, one example I remember very clearly is when I was a child. With $3, I can not only have a good meal, but also buy toys. But now, for example, I had a simple bowl of braised pork noodles for about $3 this afternoon. And I also found that my living expenses were increasing unconsciously. In addition, my friends and family also complained about this. I also interviewed them. Now, let's welcome today's first female guest, Miss Wang, and let's listen to her story.
Hello. Well, in daily life, for example, we go to the supermarket and the same list before, maybe I use 500 ringgit each week, but nowadays maybe because of fluctuation, so our money is not worth too much. So even our income is growth, but nowadays expenses. Every week I need to use 700 ringgit or 800 ringgit to cover all of the expense in the daily life. And the second one, for example, I rent this room, and all the rental is grow year by years. So I feel it is more stressful about this. And the third point is that about my money in the bank. It's how to say, it is not. It seems like I save a lot of money, but no worth too much. So when I take it out, actually I cannot buy too much things by my saving money. So I feel it is all this influence will make my life the quality is low and lower. That's all.
At this moment, the young reporter had no other thoughts except shock. Here is the gentle and lovely CL's complaint about inflation. Let's go and see it together. Don't worry, this lady just doesn't want to show her beautiful face.
Inflation will cause the price of basic living expenses, such as food and transportation, to rise, increase the daily expenses of the family. In China, you can have a meal at school for 20 yuan before, but as far as I know, the price have risen to 30 yuan now.
Until it seems that this lady really misses the meals at school. Finally, let us welcome today's only male guest, Mr. Wang. Yes, that is my younger brother who traveled across mountains and seas just to expose Mr. Inflation.
Hi, Miss Wang. I'm very happy to do this interview with you. Well, inflation is like that sneaky little thief that keeps sneaking into our wallets and stealing a few extra bucks every time we turn our backs. You know, I go to the supermarket and those prices just seem to be jumping up every time I turn around. My favorite yogurt, for instance, is getting pricier and pricier. It adds up after a while. And when we go out for dinner with friends, those bills are getting heavier too. The same meal costs more now than it did before. So we are trying to be more careful of where we spend our money, cooking at home more often, or looking for deals.
Oh my God! What a good child who is frugal and manages the household.
Well, it's affecting my long-term plans too. Buying a house or a car, to be honest, I have to really think about it now, considering how prices are going up. But you know, inflation is just part of life. It makes us think twice about our spending and work harder to make ends meet. So in a way, it's teaching us valuable lessons. Yeah, inflation is definitely a sneaky thief, but it's also a teacher in disguise. And that's what I want to say about inflation.
Thank you, my dear brother. I wish you good luck in your studies. Having heard so much, can we just accept inflation? Is there a way to avoid it? After my investigation, I found the following 3 solutions. First, rational consumption. We can make a budget, plan our spending rationally, and avoid impulse shopping. Second, diversified investments. Learning and using diversified investment tools, such as stocks, gold, in real estate, can protect against inflation. Last, increase income. It is recommended to cope with inflationary pressure by improving skills and increasing income sources. Although inflation is an inevitable economic phenomenon in our daily lives, we can completely deal with it through rational consumption and wise investment. First, formulate and strictly implement a budget, rationally plan every expenditure, and avoid impulse shopping. Secondly, diversified investments can help us resist the impact of inflation and improve our financial security. More importantly, by constantly improving our skills and knowledge, we can increase our income sources and better cope with future challenges. In the face of inflation, each of us can make a difference. Let us work together to protect our financial health and ensure a more stable and better future. Thank you for watching. Let us move towards a more fulfilling life together.